Good morning, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. So, I'm gonna play Naraka Sablepoint, and I think I'm gonna get. Let's see. Hold on, let me check and see. Okay, good. I get the rest of those showdown seals, so that'll take care of that. And after that, I'll just do other daily stuff, and I'll be good to go. Oh wait, I think I still need to get something from here. Yeah, this. Yeah, those. Yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Today's gonna be a wonderful day. Oops. All right. Okay, played Tarka yesterday.
I'm the best drinking partner you'll ever have.
Time to play
Rules are made to be
Akos.
broken.
Who?
An excellent choice.
A rowdy rough boy. Oh wow. Cool, cool.
An excellent choice.
Slacker smacker. Ayy. Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta change up my...
You must really want to...
Oh yeah, so I was looking at my my YouTube channel, and I saw something quite surprising. So apparently, one of my old Naraka videos had got a lot of views. And guess what? It was a video where I was still learning stuff, and I was like, why did this video have to be the one to, get like, quite a few views? So, it's like whatever, that's cool. I'm just like, why couldn't it have been one of the ones where I was popping off? One of my recent videos. That would have been nice.
Tune up! We're stronger together!
Wait, was that just a bot? Oh, that bot was kind of ridiculous. I thought it was a real player. Okay.
Heads will roll. A little elbow grease.
Little elbow grease? Oh, it's a lion. Why, hello there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. No.
Very adept, Art. A little elbow grease, and I'm back in action.
All right. Took care of that.
Look at that.
But yeah, when I was looking at that VOD that got a lot of views, I was like, bro, I wasn't even popping off in this video. So whoever saw that video was like, shoot, you should see me now.
Look at that.
Yeah, weapon bag expansion. That would be real
The
nice.
shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Why, hello there. You know what?
The shadow thickens.
I am the
No.
king of all beasts. And you thought I was dangerous before!
Okay, so that's a real player there. Lucky.
How about we do better this time?
There can be no escape when the wind is in spring.
No.
There you go, Dark.
Yeah, get out of my face with that. Try to play with me. Hold on. Okay, let me get that. Let me get my dual halberds back. Thank you very much. Uh-huh. I appreciate that.
A little elbow grease and I'm back in action. Not very adept.
Oh! Mm-hmm. All right. That takes care of that. Okay, now I can have some peace around here. Now let's see, we got golden fist blades. Get my pole sword back. So hold on. Let me visit a rift dealer. I'm good to go. Yes, all of that. Oh, you know what? Just for extra assurance.
Keep him in the Bane breath.
Now I can loot in peace. Okay. Grab that. Get my pole sword back. That. Golden fist blades. A set of grappling hooks. What else am I missing? So get that great sword back. That's nice. Okay. Cool, cool. There we go. Inventory is back in order.
this needed was a tune.
All right. We good.
Would you look at that?
Purple dagger. Is that Yotohime? That's what it sounds like.
Sense our prey.
Oh.
Whoops. I might be in trouble here.
Yep.
Didn't even try. A little elbow grease.
Little elbow grease.
I am the king of all beasts.
The shadow thickens.
A ranged weapon would be nice.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't even have to use that.
That fixed it.
Why, hello there.
Your tricks won't
Oh.
work. And you thought I was dangerous before! That fixed it.
Oh. Oh, I definitely wish I need. Hold on, I need that repeating crossbow. Alright, where is it?
That fixed it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, I'll find a use for this.
Ooh. Yeah, need at least one ranged weapon. No, I'll leave this behind. That's fine.
That fixed it. fixed it.
So much chaos. Purple greatsword, huh?
Enemy strike incoming!
Oh.
Not very
Stop.
dark. And you thought I was dangerous before!
Shadow will soon spread.
And you thought I was dangerous before! Where do you think you're going?
Uh-huh. We don't play that around here. Yeah, where you think you going?
That fixed it.
Alright, I think that takes care of all the real players. Maybe. But, just to be sure.
That's the law of the jungle.
Everybody was just holding it. I was like, okay. Fine by me. Okay. Cool, cool.
All this needed was a tune-up. I can sense our prey.
Oh. Why, hello there. Oh, actually, I got this now.
Let's uncage the tiger. That's the law of the jungle.
Okay.
A little elbow grease and I'm back in action.
The shadow will surely
Hold on.
spread.
Sure.
Ooh, I'll find a use for this.
Ooh. Hold on. Will form hook.
Sense our prey. Enemy strike incoming.
The shadow thickens.
A little elbow grease and I'm back in action. A little elbow grease and I'm back in action. And you thought I was dangerous before!
You're dead.
Where do you think you're going?
See? Why couldn't my matches like that be the ones that people saw on YouTube? Hey, they'll see it someday. Here we go. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm back. Oh, yeah, Alberto. How you doing? Wait, I have Shining Justice. Thank you, Alberto. Yeah, just won the game as ACOS. Feeling fantastic, just admiring this wine. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's feeling pretty good. Yeah, who? Yeah, got me a throwing knife skin. Wait, hold on, new hairstyle?
You must.
Need the right outfit for it though.
The truth is my faith. The law.
Just Cirrus. Fine. I don't have a surname.
Oh, okay. Like the bracelets. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. 3150. Alright, hold on. Maybe join here. Say Alberto. So look at this. This is a skin that you can get for Viper. Just need 400 of these little discs. Yep. Pretty nice, isn't it? And I think I will try to get it too. Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on, hold on. There we go. That's another 60 right there. Alright. So now that's taken care of. Only other things I need to get would be like the Ignis treasure and that. So I'm getting close. Yeah, I'm at 301. Shoot. Let's see, need to do a little showdown. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things, Alberto.
Finally! Let's go! There are things to see!
Eyes up here.
We'll attack our enemies.
Challenge never ends well.
He made real strong.
No distractions. Not yet. as if freshly hammered and wrought. No distractions. No distractions.
They are getting destroyed. I'll go and go back. Okay, get those real quick.
You may have my power, whatever that is worth.
Through fire alone can metal and man be refined.
Alright, one game is Lion. Then I switch over to Marvel Rivals.
Just as the blade... The road ahead is long, but I shall not rest.
Hold on, real quick. Go to Imperium. All right. Now let's take on these fools. Come on with it. No, I know. So now, Berto, my Akos game, it was incredible. Had 13 kills and I beat quite a few real players. So it was nice. And also, there's something a little different I do now. So instead of 6 armor powder, I have 8. Yeah, I carry 8 with me now. And then as far as the weapon repair kits, I only carry 2 instead of 4. Somebody's in here.
You asked for this.
Why'd you stop?
You were way out of your depth.
Alrighty. Love carrying the small ones because I hate having to use the big armor powders for just a fraction of shield. Oh, okay.
Just as I expected. I cannot abide cracks in my armor. My magnetic power is realigned. Just as I expected.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'll switch weapons on the fly. When I play this, always when I use it, I can't find any. Oh. That's another lion.
Just as I expected.
Whew, that sneeze.
Troubled mind spells doom and combat.
Oh yeah, bro. So, in my match as Akos, there was a bot that almost had me. I was convinced it was a real player. I was like, damn, hold on now. I'm doing like little mix-ups and everything. Nah, it was a bot. And I was like, bro, this bot was actually quite good. I thought for sure it was a real player.
The shadow thickens.
Nah, I'll definitely take those. Oh, thank you. Nah, yeah, I know Gesundheit means bless you.
Just as I expected. Even though the enemy is far away,
Alright.
stay alert.
Got another person.
There's danger nearby. That was a perfect move.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot abide cracks in my armor.
Yeah, the bot was cooking. I was very surprised. I still won, of course, but you know. Yeah, they'll give me a little run for my money. I was like, oh, okay.
How splendid.
Oh, that's right. I need to do that. That's one. Just gotta do one more. Somebody's behind me, I think. No? Oh, okay. I thought my spidey senses were tingling.
Even though the enemy is far
Oh,
away.
never mind. I
Stay
was
alert.
right.
A troubled mind spells doom in combat.
Okay.
That was a perfect move.
Little halberds, hang sword. Let me change that out.
Remain vigilant.
Alright, just have to make sure. I feel like only people around your age and up knows. When I try saying that to people in clay, they look at me all confused. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I'm telling you something that you hear very often, you know, in my age bracket and above. Yeah. It's good that you know that, though. You know, I noticed there's quite a few things that you know about, you know, despite your age. I'm like, oh, okay, Alberto. And you have a deep appreciation for Tom and Jerry. That's another thing. And Animaniacs. It's like, oh.
Even though the enemy is far
That is,
away. Stay alert.
is actually quite amazing. Let's see, pole sword. So somebody else is coming my way. Fuck yeah!
There's danger nearby. A troubled mind spells doom in combat. There's danger nearby. That's the peak of mushrooms. Stand those who never miss.
See, I think another thing with me now is that I'm not afraid to do like blue focus and everything. I used to be kind of worried because I was always concerned about being parried. Now I just don't give a damn. It's like, shit, if you're gonna parry me, then do it.
Just as I expected.
I'm just glad they didn't get added to multiverse since I would have dropped money and another's disappointed since my main never came into the game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Would have been real nice if they did, though. I would have played them too. I miss the Animaniacs.
Ah, how splendid.
Alright, mastered katana, so I don't necessarily need that.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
So who put a bounty on me?
Even though the
Was it
enemy
you?
is far away, stay alert. A troubled mind spells doom in combat.
Your souls are fragile.
The shadow begins.
That's the peak of mushrooms. Stand those who let the storm of metal rage.
Oh.
I cannot abide cracks in my armor.
Yeah, you better run. You're dead.
Stand those who never miss.
Alright, appreciate it. Oh, blistering edge. Let me get that. Thank you and thank you.
Injuries are inevitable for a martial artist.
See, I think 2 weapon repair kits is a whole lot better. When I was looking at my actual usage of them, I don't really use them too often. And plus they're everywhere. So it ain't no big deal to just replace them. So that's inventory space and I'm taking up when I can have more armor powder. So that's why I made that decision. And I use armor powder more than everything. So I just stick with that. I feel like somebody else is nearby.
This is the secret to making a fortune. Even though
Yep,
the enemy is
I knew
far
it.
away, stay alert.
Nope. I'll take that. It's better than being stunned.
Stand those
Oh
who
wait,
never
Denise? Oh, you mean D Nice?
The power is coursing.
Shout out to Key and Peele. I got blistering edge. Hmm? Oh. Thought that was a player. Well, I can't find nobody, so... Somebody come fight me. Fight me! I need a worthy adversary.
Even though the enemy is far away, stay alert.
Hello. Who is that? Wu Chen? Looks like Wu Chen. Yep, Wu Chen. Wu Chen.
That's the peak of martial arts.
The shadow
Stand those who never miss.
The Animaniacs don't get any recognition anymore like they used to. The only thing you got over the past 30 years was the reboot, which was surprisingly really well made and faithful to the original. Another thing that makes me feel out of place is that my favorite movie is a Goofy movie, and that came out 12 years before I was born. Oh, yeah, Goofy movie is freaking goated. Incredible movie.
The shadow spreads.
But yeah, you definitely had great taste, Alberto. Now, oh, hold on.
There's danger nearby.
Oh, explosive armor. Okay.
There's danger nearby.
You just gonna let me kill you? Okay.
Martial arts. Stand those who never miss.
Fine by me. Alright, I don't need engraving.
Weapons need constant honing.
Let's see. What am I gonna do now? I think I will do... I think I'm gonna hit somebody with Blistering Edge. 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 Undo. I'm gonna hit somebody with Blistering Edge, and then after that, I'll use probably Bended Descent or something. Yeah, do it that way. Pause.
There's danger nearby. There's danger nearby. That's the secret of martial arts. Stand those who never miss.
Better than these people, than these other people around my age who follow the same stuff without exploring anything. Yeah.
The shadow will shortly begin.
And that's the thing when, which, here's the thing, Alvaro. I had the same issue with people when I was growing up, because a lot of them, they didn't want to explore any, you know, like any anime or nothing like that. Not a whole lot of them played video games, and if they did play video games, they'll only be like very popular ones, like, you know, GTA or whatever. And it's like okay, you know, that's fine and dandy, but like you got to do better than that. Like, what interest do you actually have? You know, and then a lot of them just talk about the same stuff. You know, nothing that can really get me to really speak to them all that often. Now, sometimes I can have funny moments and exchanges with people, but yeah, get out of my face. Anyway. But yeah, so yeah, I understand your plight. You sure you want to do this? You ain't gonna heal or nothing? That has to be a bot then, because it's just like, ain't no way. Don't tell me you're gonna come up here again. Don't do it. Oh, you down there? Oh, okay. Yeah, they down there right now. All right. Do what you do. Why are you... Yeah, that's a bot, 100%. Oh, wait, no, hold on. You want to come back up here? Okay, the bot did heal at least.
My weapon requires immediate repair.
The shadow will shortly begin.
This is hilarious.
All those years of training.
Yep, definitely a bot. It was like, bro. Alright, anyway, on that funny note, that'll do it for Naraka. You ain't need to do them like that. What you mean? Alright, got that. Got that. Got more gold. You have the high ground, so of course you will. I have the high ground,
The road
Anakin.
ahead is long.
Okay, that's cool. Got another skin. Nice, nice. see, and I got 28,000 silk. Well, let me visit the shop real quick. Let's see what they got. Wait, who's this for? Takeda? Oh, actually, hold on. This fits. This fits with this outfit. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. Because normally I have the Twilight Visage on him. Which is, hold on.
I will win.
Accessory. Yeah, this one. Usually I have that one on him. But now I can put on this one.
I will win. Or die trying. To be clear, I don't agree to that.
Pretty sick.
Their misery brings me joy.
Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. I will see you in the next stream. Oh, actually, hold on. Before I go. Alright, so that's my conversation with Alberto. Alright. So, yeah, the thing is, whenever it comes down to exploring interests, most of the time, people feel as if all they have is, you know, what's immediately within their vicinity. But sometimes they might not have even explored, you know, what they could do, even in their own environment. And what I mean is, say they never picked up a book before, or they never like got online and watched anime. They never got into like you know, other forms of creative writing or drawing, all sorts of stuff. You know, or making things as far as like crafts. Some people they honestly say like, oh, I just like to eat and sleep. And I was like, what? Those are basics of survival. That's not a hobby. It's not a fucking hobby. Those are just basics for survival. Now, granted, like, now if you really do love food, as far as like cooking and everything, okay, that's different. But we're talking about that you like eating and sleeping. It's like, no, that's not a hobby. It just means that you're a lazy ass. That's all it is. You know, everybody loves food. Well, most everybody loves food, right? But having a deep appreciation for food and different types and trying new stuff, okay, that's cool. You know, now if you were like a gourmet, yeah, then that's, like I said, that's different, because at least in that case, you actually have a deep appreciation for food, and that can be considered like a hobby or an interest, but not just simply eating and sleeping. It's like, yeah, everybody likes getting a nice restorative nap in, sure, but you can't consider that like a hobby. So I've met so many people that would say that, and I never liked that crap. I was like, so you mean to tell me, out of all the things that you could do with, within your day, or anything that you could develop an interest for, you just don't do it? And then that leads to people thinking, it's like, oh, well, if you want to go out, you want to have fun, then go to a club or a bar or something like that, because that's what all the other adults in my life do. And it's like, no. It's like, there's way more things to do than just that. Not saying that, I ain't judging anybody if that's what they like to do. Hey, if you want to go out and have a good time just by, meeting different people, sure, go for it. But that type of life ain't for everybody, though. But it's just that a lot of people think that they're supposed to do that because that's all that there really is, if you want to, quote unquote, turn up. And it's like, no. You can go to a bookstore, you can go to a coffee shop, you can read a book, you can, do like some nice casual socializing. You can do stuff like that. There's a lot of different ways to, like, get out there into the world and have fun, especially depending on your personality traits. Now, for some people, sure, if they feel like they need to party and kind of see what that life is like before they determine if it's for them or not, then sure, go for it. But if you're purely an introvert and you like staying inside and you might like reading books or whatever, don't force yourself to do those things just because everybody else does it. It ain't gonna be beneficial to you most of the time. Do what you want to do, but try to explore like who you are first. Try to get some idea of who you are before you do stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. And a lot of people don't like doing that. They try to date people, for instance. There's a lot of people out there that date just to try to figure out who they are. And it's like, sure, on some level it can be true. You can explore by dating, and you'll figure out like your reactions to certain things and what you actually do want in a relationship. Sure, but as far as like your own personal growth, that has to come within you. You have to spend time with yourself and engage in a lot of introspection. If you do that, then not only can it address any issues that you might face in a relationship, but also it can help you to tailor who you want to be with and who you want to be as a person. So it's not just about like, oh, I'm just gonna date a lot of people, and if it don't work out, if it don't work, it's like, well, how about you try to identify what doesn't work, and why things happen the way that they did. Because a lot of people they jump from relationship to relationship, and they don't understand that they could be the common denominator as far as the problems. They don't understand that. That's why there's some people out there that as soon as they get out of a relationship, they just get into another one, and whether or not it works out, a lot of them just don't even consider that they could be the ultimate problem. It's like, well, how about you do your own healing first and then figure out what's really going on. Then once you did it, then you'll be able to move forward and have healthier relationships. And then you can move closer to what you actually want and need. Let's see. I may even hate it at first, but someone would tell them up front about it and they go 180. Oh, yeah. Now you talking to people that they claim that they don't like anime, but then as soon as they're told about an anime or something like that that's really popular or trending, then they act like, oh I've loved this the whole time. No, you didn't. You're just a follower. I just never stood the first of sleep streams because of that. Who the fuck would watch someone sleep? I think that shit is creepy. That shit is creepy. And I would have a lot of concerns about people knowing exactly when I'm asleep. So, no. I would never do no stupid shit like that. It's like, hey, hold on now. It's like, you mean to tell me that y'all gonna watch me in the exact moments when I'm off guard? No, that's not happening. Yeah, not even a slow shift, but an immediate turn. Yeah. Now, granted, there are some people that, include myself for, not liking certain things. But in my case, which I've already talked about this before, for Minecraft, I didn't like Minecraft at first. I thought it was for, just for kids, and it was just like a trending thing, and I didn't really like the look of it. And yeah, and I felt that way for quite a while. But then when I actually tried it for myself, gave it a fair chance, I actually ended up really liking it. Now, granted, I haven't played it in quite a long time now, but yeah, it actually has quite a unique atmosphere, and I love the way that it can make me, just sort of like, turn my brain off, and I can just enjoy building stuff. Now, I like that. You know, definitely whisk you away into another world. You know, and you can just focus on doing little tasks and everything. So it's very relaxing. So that's what I like about it. I don't care too much about like the story elements of it or whatever. I'll do it if I'm playing with somebody like you, for instance. But other than that, you know, I'm just there to build stuff, and that's it for the most part. You know, anything that that comes to mind and I can actually attempt to build it, I'll give it a try. You know, and that's what makes it fun. But yeah, years ago, oh no, I wasn't messing with Minecraft. I wasn't messing with Skyrim either. Similar reason. It was just more so, you know, super popular. A lot of people loved it, and you know, and anytime I asked people what they play, Skyrim was usually on that list. And I was like, well, it's like okay. So y'all list this stuff along with like GTA, Minecraft, and all of that, you know, or League of Legends. That was also a huge thing that people mention. Which I remember I had League of Legends installed on my old laptop, but I still never even tried it. You know, and there's been multiple people that told me over the years, it's like never start playing League, and it's like, now it's not like I inherently listened to them, you know, because I was planning on playing it, but I just never did. I was focusing on other stuff entirely, so I just never played it. And I remember at one point I wanted to play League so bad. I was like, man, that looks fun. But never did. I don't know if I ever will, honestly. I might play oh, actually I do have, I think it was like 2 or 3 games that are, you know, made from the same creators, you know, Riot. I think one of them is a rhythm game called Hex Tech Mayhem. I got that on the Switch. And then there was another game that's affiliated with League of Legends on the Switch as well. I forgot what it was called. I will play those, but actual League, I don't think so. Probably was a good thing you didn't. Yeah, a lot of people say that it's incredibly addictive. You know, but also one of the most toxic fandoms that you can ever, you know, come across. See, I understand food streams, but sleep not. Yeah, food streams are fine. Yeah, if you want to show off, you know, cooking there, yeah, that's cool. You won't make everybody hungry, but yeah. You just described Minecraft, how I feel about it. I can never explain it, but you did it. No, yeah. I'm barely hear from Skyrim. Yeah, because Skyrim is not, yeah, it's not a huge thing anymore, but it was when I was growing up. Like how Pokemon Unite was, but worse. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pokemon Unite was, that was a phenomenon. Man. I got so into that too, but then Unite was just BS. It was absolute BS, bro. Every single time a new Pokemon comes out, they will be busted. And if you don't get them, you at a disadvantage. You know, and everything was just so expensive, and so that's the problem for food streams for you. Yeah, you make everybody hungry, but that's the worst thing. You know, other than that, it's like, you know, it's cool. What the hell, I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't do no sleep stream at all though. Free to play stands, no chance. You have to pay like every month. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yep. Had to shell out that cash if you wanted to stay competitive. You know, and I did have some accomplishments, and I did reach, you know, master rank and stuff like that. You know, I did reach master, so there's that. And I did get, you know, I did get skins for like my 2 favorite Pokemon in the game, Serena and Aegislash. So there was that. And I got a great number of Pokemon. I got a great number of Pokemon, and I remember there's been a few times where I had came back and played Unite again, you know, just to see how it was. It's still the same. It's still basically the same game. The only thing is now I don't know how the new Pokemon, well, new as far as like the ones that I, you know, never got to experience. I don't know what they do. But for the most part, you know, everything is pretty much exactly the same. He just like such a badass Pokemon. Yeah, perfect for me. He's one of my top favorite Pokemon, you know, free. A Sword and Shield. Well, hold on. It starts off as a single blade, then it becomes a, you know, a dual blade, and then after that becomes a Sword and Shield for his final evolution, and then he switches between guard and attack, and it's like, that's sick. And he has a built-in protect move that reduces stats when you try to hit him. And it's like, what more can you ask? What? Then you can put on like fucking Shadow Claw or whatever, you know, and whatever other moves you want to put on him. Iron Head, yeah, freaking love that. Incredible Pokemon. Oh, and another Pokemon I really love is Gallade. I love Gallade, bro. I remember I used to have a specific moveset for him. What was it? I think it was like Leaf Blade, Ice Punch. I think it was either Drain Punch or Brick Break. It might have been. Was it Drain Punch? It might have been Drain Punch. And then the other one was Psycho Cut. Ooh. That Gallade was my damage dealer. I love him. I love Gallade. Curious on what they did with Ceruledge. Yeah, King Shield is a badass move. Yeah, I love moves that that do give you some, you know, status effects or whatever. You know, like some type of effect along with you know, the damage or whatever else you want to have with it. I do love that. You know, and it's like, the more I've played Pokemon, I don't particularly like moves that don't have any effects whatsoever, unless the damage is enough to you know, to compensate. You know, and then if there's really nothing else that's, you know, that's better, you know, then I'll take it. But I prefer things with effects. You know, like how like for instance, like Hydro Pump. Sure, it has a lot of raw power, but I would prefer something like Scald. You know, for that burn, yeah, I would prefer Scald. Mega Gallade is sick with the added cape. I don't think I've ever seen Mega Gallade. One of the only Pokemon that is 2-in-1 with playstyles. Screw that 80% accuracy. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, when it comes to moves with low accuracy, that's another thing too. Because if it doesn't have 100% accuracy, it might as well be like 50 or 30 or whatever. Cause then, even if it's 95% accuracy, even that, you know, is still even that is still iffy. Ooh, oh yeah, I like that a lot. He has a cape. Oh, you can't tell me he ain't clean. Oh, I need to get a Mega Gallade immediately. I need to play Pokemon Violet. I need to get back on that. Yeah, that's sick. Alright, yeah, let me go ahead and get off here and play more Rivals. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for the conversation, Alberto. I'll see y'all in the next stream.